How do you say this, man? Aje.
How are you? Okay. Because of the border, we can't see. Oh, okay. What is your name? What again? Okay. What course are you doing? Okay. So I'm here briefly, interact with her, and then I rush back to Kampala.
The person is here to receive.
Oh, Prof, you can see because of Ebola we are now Japanese.
How have you managed to get here? But thank God you are here.
Yes. I'm happy to see this is
Thank you very much.
this is a good development.
Yes,
Yeah, and I'm
Yes. Yes.
okay.
So you're welcome.
Divided into 4 districts. No, are they 4? 3 districts. So it is now. She invited me here for a short time.
Yes.
She didn't tell me all these developments.
Yes.
So what I think I will do, Prof, is that I will spare some more time and arrange in January to come so that I have more time to visit.
Exactly.
Because today was just a short time, so but in January I will arrange with you, the Dean of Students, will come and we'll see what is happening here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you are really making that good progress. And also for this historical documentation of Bikangaga. Yes, and
he was a catalyst to me.
I'm amazed how you could keep these records.
Because I was from the village. I was protecting everything.
You are protecting everything.
These are many people who would throw.
Yes, they are
valued.
Yes. I also did mathematics.
Good.
Yes. But I didn't go to in the university. I did a Bachelor of Commerce.
Yeah, but that's where things are. Economics, yes. That's where things are.
So thank you so much, and we well appreciate the work you're doing to develop the education sector.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So where is the meeting is there. Yes. I want to make sure so that I can go to Parliament. I have something. Yes. Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Yes, we very much appreciate it.
You are in good hands.
Thank you.
We are trained by the academic registry.
Oh, how are you, ma'am? Are you okay? How are you? Yes. So you are the registrar. So you have. These are sports facilities for the December games. With the president.
Collecting archives and put them here. Plus the trophies that we have won over the years.
This is massive. I think it could be the best university in sports, maybe.
In Africa, we are ranking number 2.
In Uganda, you're second to none. Are there some who have got medals?
Yes, even recently, we have students that have played hand for the Uganda team, international team, and they come back with medals as the second.
Oh, congratulations. So for you workers,
I'm a lecturer here.
oh, you lecture here. Okay, you lecture what?
I'm in faculty of education.
Okay. So that is very good.
You can sign our book and
The portrait of the president. He now moved on with the hat.
so this book, whatever article comes out of the newspapers,
Oh,
we cut up.
I didn't know that you are the best.
We are the best, Honorable Minister. Yes. So the last time Honorable Peter Wang was here, this is where he said a few weeks ago. Yeah, 18th October. So Honorable,
I can
you
use
can
it.
write here the whole page.
I greet you all in the name of our Lord, and I thank you so much for having made it to be here. I did despite our busy schedules. Once again, introduce ourselves. My name is Mark. For a long-waited ceremony of welcoming the new members to the association, handing over. And I did doing the induction for the association. So, the association progress for this year. This year, 2021-2022, was managed to we have managed to win the cultural. We have made better in the recent cultural Ghana. Okay, I'm trying to say we have performed much better. We have improved much better compared to other years. I think you will witness this. People have been in this association. Ever since it came into existence, this year, we are much grateful and thankful for the improvement we did in the cultural arts competitions which happened this year, last semester. We had the Kigezi association, we qualified to participate in the sports competitions. You know, so this is a great achievement because some associations could not get the qualification, could not qualify. But then for us, Kigezi association, we managed to qualify. We qualified for the sports Ghana. Then we have been running projects. The stickers project, we have been seeing stickers around, and they have generated some good money for the project, for the association. So we are so thankful for that as well. Then we have also managed to expand the association influence to both campuses of Ndejje University. This is another new improvement. It's a big improvement compared to other years. And so, then I would love to introduce to you the upcoming cabinet. The ruling cabinet. I don't know if yes, I'd like them to stand up for recognition. Thank you so much, members.
I am a lecturer here. I teach economics and social sciences. Our chief guest, Honorable David Bahati, the VC in his absentia, members of top management, fellow staff, students, the media, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity and honor to welcome our chief guest, Honorable Minister David Bahati. Giving us your time. It is indeed and applauded, and it is appreciated. Additionally, we would like to appreciate our chief guest for having accepted to become the patron of Ndejje University. We also don't take it for granted for the presence of the top management, Mrs. Dr. Mary Wanda, and our Dean of Students, and our Guild President. We appreciate you very much. I have been the patron of Ndejje University Kigezi Students Association since 2014. So it has been 8 years now, I think. 8 years now. I have been working as your patron since 2014. So I looked through and I said I should look for someone else to take us through, because you never know what I have been doing, this and that we can get a change. And so we sat down and looked through, and we said that let us have an external patron so that this person may take our university ahead, especially in our districts or our greater Kigezi, because Kigezi, it is the greater Kigezi, because it is not only the other Kigezi, the smaller Kigezi. No, it takes Kanungu, it takes Ruchiga, it takes Ndolwa, it takes all those other constituencies and districts, as you know. Eh? So we said that if we get someone who is not internal, because for me, I'm here with you, I'm with you almost every day. What you want, you ask me. What you want, you tell me. So what I have been doing for the university, for the students, I have been counseling them. You know, these students come, most of them when they are still young, just out of school, and most of them have been in boarding schools and being protected by the teachers and the parents, from school to home, from home to school. Now they come to the university and they are like the young adults, you know. And so they go through they get so many challenges, they go through many things, and so some of them get challenges and they come, they consult me. Every semester I meet them and talk to them, I counsel them, I guide them, I tell them about the world, so many things. So those are some of the things I have been doing, which I expect our patron, the new patron whom I'm going to hand over to be doing for us, so that we see our university growing bigger and our students growing bigger. Yeah? Yes. So with those we have been, we have so many activities in the university. One of them is like the sports gala. we have been participating, and this time around we participated very well. Because sometimes we would fail to even qualify to do what? To compete, to participate. But this time around, we qualified and we even performed very well. We were at the 60th. Yes. So, those are some of the things that I have been doing, and we have been doing so many things. But to cut them short, I will tell you those ones. So with those few words, I would like to thank you, and I would like to invite Honorable Bahati to come forward, and then I hand over.
Our chief guest, Honorable Ndejje Bahati, we are really humbled. I've never seen people who are down to earth like you. There is a time chairman came to my office, he had drafted a letter to you. Of course, as a student, some of the students are not masters of protocol. We had to go through his letter. And my first question was, are you sure you are writing to Honorable Bahati? And the young man insisted. So that was the first step. I kind of forgot about this letter. Then one time, the outgoing patron, Madame Dina, calls me and whispers, do you know that Honorable Bahati accepted to come and to become a patron? Then it reminded me of the chairman's time we had. So Honorable Bahati, thank you for being down to earth. Can we appreciate that? I cannot forget to recognize my senior in protocol, the academic registrar, Dr. Mary Wanda. The two lecturers that are present, Madame Dina, Madame Asimwe, Mr. Ndejje, our new president. Honorable Bahati, the number you're seeing here is smaller because on Monday, students are supposed to start exams. So they are scattered all over. You find some climbing trees, revising on top of trees, others under their beds. So these people are here, are very passionate for this association. When it comes to associations, we have around 16 associations in Ndejje University. And these associations help us in terms of mobilizing students. For example, if I call the chairman of Kigezi Students Association and we told them that there is some task at the kitchen that we want to accomplish, it will be easy to mobilize this group. And on top of that, we send them out in the community for corporate social responsibility activities. So they have held our flag very high as far as Ndejje University is concerned. The previous speakers mentioned the cultural gala. Every semester too, we have competitions for all these associations. They dance, they sing, and they also read out poems. It is a reminder to them that you have an origin, you have a heritage where you did what, where you came from. This is when you interact with the youth. Their language is changing. They don't want to speak the local language. But during that semester, that's when these people are reminded, that you have where you belong. So, Honorable Bahati, these associations are very key as far as running student affairs and managing students' activities on campus are concerned.
The Dean of Students, the lecturers who are here, our guild president, the chairperson of Kigezi Ndejje Students Association. Muriyo bulungi? Murahuzaho? Murahuzaho? Yes. I'm very happy to be here. I want to thank the outgoing patron for the wonderful job she has done to keep you together in the university. All the support, all the counseling, and making sure that our children and students are together, focusing on the education, but also remembering that we come from a certain place in Uganda is very, very, very important. The team of students, you excuse me, do not say that I refuse to use the microphone you have used. But now that there are so many scientists who are here, my doctors of the eyes, what are they called, the doctors of the eyes? Opticians. I think you have got 0 out of 100. They have another name, which you need to search on the internet and see. They advise me that when I'm speaking and they have an object near me, it should have a color yellow, because my eyes are allergic to other colors. So that is the reason, and I don't want to get out of here with allergies. I don't want Yes, so that's the reason. So I'm very happy to be here. I want to accept to work with you as your patron. First and foremost, I want to thank the university. Today we had a meeting with the Vice Chancellor. They have taken us through the progress we are making, how this university is going to celebrate 30 years of existence in our country, how it is the first private university in Uganda, but most importantly, how it is the best university in terms of sports on the continent of Africa. Congratulate you. But all that, the university can be as strong as its students and the students that come out of the university. And we want to report that students who are coming out of this university of Ndejje are valued in the marketplace. So I'm here to really thank you for the work we are doing. I'll arrange another meeting so that we'll come and discuss about the association, how you can make a contribution to the community. But I'm David Bahati. I'm a member of Parliament for Ndejje County West in Kigezi. And this is my 4th term. I was first elected in Parliament as a young person in 2006. And I've been re-elected for now the 4th term. And I'm still moving on. Yes, I'm now working as a Minister of State for Industry in the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. We should be proud that we come from the region of Kigezi. Because, and you should not feel shy about that. You should know that you are a person from Kigezi, but a Ugandan. So the values that you bring from your region should be able to contribute to the development of the country. And there are values, the cultural values that the Dean was talking about, and I think also the chairperson. You are known as a Rachiga, hard-working people, hard-working. And that should be reflected in your academics, should be reflected. It would be very, very sad, for example, a person from Kigezi to go through a university and you pass with a pass degree. How will you explain that vis-a-vis your values, that you came to a university and got a pass degree? I don't know whether pass degrees are in this university. We used to have them at They are here. How will you do that? Or that you have been caught in class because of, is it perjury? Because we have values of honesty. A A Michiga will call a spade, not a spade, a spoon. So how will you explain that if you are caught cheating in exams? How will you explain that? You have come here to study. So that is priority number one. But for you also to make a difference in your life later on, you must have what we call transferable skills, communication skills. You must have skills to interact with others. You must have, use the wisdom that you get from here to transform your country. Our region is going to be an important region moving forward. For example, we are going to set up a steel factory in Muko to process all the iron ore, because we have 330 million tons of iron ore in the region. And we are using over 360 million US dollars to import the steel. All these things you see are imported. The steel is imported from outside. So what we want under the leadership of President Yoweri Museveni, we are going to be putting up a steel factory in Muko. Muko, because it's at the center of the districts. It's a center of Soro, Kawale, Ruchiga, Kanungu, and Rukunjiri, to process the steel that we have so that we can supply the rest of use it in the country, but also a supply in the region. East Africa alone uses 1.2 billion US dollars in steel, and yet we have the resources. And these resources are in Kigezi. So I'm very glad that some of you are doing sciences, because we need science to develop our region. But also, even those who are doing arts, you'll be needed to do the administration, do accounting, and others. Kigezi is a home of mountain gorillas. And as we speak now, 80% of our tourism revenue comes from mountain gorillas. So we are making a great contribution to the tourism sector. We do not have enough land, but we have enough capital in terms of knowledge. So we needed to use this as our capital to impact on the world, to impact in our country. So there's a lot that we can do. And also to let you know that as young people, being a youth is not a permanent position. It's not a permanent status. The dean was a youth, the registrar, but you guys, I was saying that I wish they could know how you were when you were a young girl. But now you can see our students. So use that, like the Bible says, use your time usefully when you are young. If you must study, study. I came along with the chairperson of Kabale District, Youth Kabale District, Ndejje Talem. He's the youth, but you can see the hair is going so fast. So in a few years it will be done. You use the time you have. I was able to I think do my BCom, do MBA, do SCCA, all before the age of 25. All before the age of 25. So you can actually achieve it if you are determined. Are you getting me? Yes. So I came really to appreciate you. I came to encourage you and to challenge you to know that you come from a region that has scarce land, and the most important contribution we can also make is to lift our communities, because we have our poverty levels now at 35%, which is one of the highest in the country. So what can you do in your home, where you come from? What can you do in the community you come from? What can you use your knowledge to impact on your community, but also on the country? But most importantly, Sarah, except being a patron, I appreciate you. I lost both my parents when I was 3 years old. up to now I've never seen a picture of my mother. Konkabara mumanya baragira mu akasheko keye gakakaratana na kanji. Because of Ebola and what ngeri baganda buza bakazi ba witu ndogo wesintono kumuchara kata wanili. So but I grew up in abject poverty. I was able to raise my school fees through selling banana leaves in the streets of Kabale, Bogoya, Nesigara, Numutalesize. I went to Kigezi school. At Kigezi school, I would stay home to Kemurura Kanyasi so that I can earn school fees, even at Makerere. So I went to Makerere. From Makerere, I went to Cardiff University to do an MBA, and then also the Standard Chartered, a profession in accounting. I'm a chartered accountant, and I worked for a few years and then joined hard work, honesty, and believing in God is what has reached me here where I am. So I want to end by just saying that you must value yourself, love yourself before anything else. Love God and be patriotic, love your country. And all this will need you to sacrifice, all this will need you to work hard, all this will need you to be honest. So I'm sure that working with you can actually make an impact in our country. So Dean, don't worry that Patron, that the students are very few. We are used to talking to large crowds, but also we are used to talking to very few people. This morning we have a fellowship in Parliament where we meet every Thursday from 7:30 to 8:30 to pray as leaders of the country and commit our country to God. So we are talking about the power of now. And there is one place where I was invited as a guest of honor in one of the casinos. So kuba guest of honor, kuna ichireyo abana batandika by the time they give me a microphone speak, umwana wanye siri yambuza ati atuchabaga hanu So everybody was already drunk. They were so, but the power of now, the power of now, changing things does not need crowd. Changing things does not need a crowd. The place where we are now, you remember the 27 young people who decided to go to the bush to fight the governments that were bad. And actually the war took place here. And in this place we are happy that the Church of Uganda, the 6th diocese, decided to start a university called Ndejje University here, which is impacting many lives. And I've been informed that actually the majority of students here, you have a very big portion of the student body coming from Kigezi. So I'm very happy that you are here. And in this region, we are setting up 2 industrial parks, one at Kapeka and another one in the Uwero region. In our region, Kabale, we also have an industrial park in Kigezi. We're also going to do some mini industrial parks so that we can create jobs. Because at the end of the day, jobs are going to come from factories. So turning our raw materials into factories, what will provide jobs. So I'm rushing to go to Parliament this afternoon, but I said I must be here to appreciate you, to associate with you. When you finish, and wish you the best in your exams. Please remember to excel. Getting a pass mark is an option, especially for people who come from Kigezi. Yeah? Those who come from Kigezi know that getting a pass mark, a pass degree is not what? Is not an option. How many are aiming at getting first classes? How many are aiming at getting passes? What game we all know are very, very important in the field. You can be a good engineer, but if you don't have these skills, if you can't network with people, if you can't communicate, then your degree will also not be but the country also needs science at this time. How many are doing sciences? Aha, there's a big portion of it. How about humanities? Humanities, what? Social sciences and what? Yes, don't be, because we eliminated that, don't be shy about it, because these people do a lot of innovation, then we need them, you see? So don't get worried, but all of them are, but sciences, we need innovation to solve our problems. And we shall, those who are in sciences, support the processes, support you so that the country can develop. So thank you so much, and may God bless you. But I was complaining to the registrar that Ndejje University has done so much, but they behaved like in the master, I think, the Beatitudes, where we are told that when you have a light, you light your lamp, please don't cover it with a basket. So it appears that Ndejje is you are covering your light with a basket. The light is not seen from Ndejje, and yet there's so much that you are doing. So much. I didn't know that you are the best sports university in Uganda, and the girl president told me, I'll have to verify, he told me that you are the best on the continent. Are you the best on the continent? The best on the continent. So please, don't cover the light. Let the light shine, and let God continue to bless Ndejje University. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
1-0.
The Honorable Minister, David Bahati, the Dean of Students, the staff here, the Executive Committee of the Kigezi Students Association, the Dean President, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's a great honor to have the Honorable Minister here. Honorable Minister, welcome you to Ndejje University. And like the Dean of Students intimated, we are so privileged and we don't take you for granted. We thank God for being down to earth and accepting and honoring the invitation, and also honoring the students of Ndejje University. Who are we that you would really pass all the jam from Kawempe, Matuga, and then the Rugby Road? And students, please don't take the Honorable for granted. Really being your patron, there is something you have to pick from him. Ndejje University is a private university, like you've been told, and we've been here for 30 years. It's unfortunate that you've not heard about us, but we've done exploits. And in the whole of this year, we are celebrating 30 years of existence. Ndejje University has groomed the Honorable Ministers. We have so many people in all the sectors of the economy, in the diaspora. We have so many people in the university, and we've really been able to put a mark on the economic development of Ndejje University. Students, you've heard the Honorable Minister talking about the prospects. Really, when he talked about the steel factory, I just said, you know, we really have the skills here. We are training and equipping you with skills. Please take opportunity. Take a chance and grab an opportunity. And I know even those who are not directly involved in getting the employment from the industries that talked about their prospects. And I'm sure you interacting with him and allowing him to speak in your lives will never be the same again. He has given you a brief of his background. If he was able to come from where he came from to where he was, I don't know whether he got a government sponsorship, but all the students here are privately sponsored, and maybe some of them by they have a sponsorship from the Students' Loan Scheme, and Honorable Minister, we have so many people. I think Ndejje University has now gotten about 2,000 students being sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board, and we are grateful to the government for that. Students, please, say a lot. He has opened your ears, he has counseled you. The Bible says, let him who has ears hear what the Spirit is saying. But this afternoon I want to say,
let him or her who has ears hear what the Honorable Minister has to say. I don't want to take much of his time, he has to rush, but now that he's our patron, I know he's associated to Ndejje University, he's going to come back here, not only once, but as long as he's patron, and I know we are going to benefit more from him. He will not only talk and counsel the people from Kigezi, but I think from all the students, because his words are really gems of wisdom, and we know him, we are going to benefit. Honorable Minister, I want to end by inviting you for the East African University Games. They are kicking off on 16th of December. We shall be very glad to see you here. And you are welcome back to Ndejje University. Thank you so much. Fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
This is the new cabinet. Our president is Mr. Pula Akandinga. The vice president, Ramkama Oscar. This is our new treasurer,
Ezra Ndejje from Kso.
This one is our new publicity.
Nahuira Jonathan from Kavala.
This one is our new speaker. I will be handing over to him.
This is Meredith from Kanamu district.
So we're going to put it at a funny.
And personally, I'm the new sports minister.
Of course. Verse to reflect on where they come from, the values of Bachiga, but also in the context of the contribution we can make to the region and to the country. So it's a group that we will work with to develop our area, to bring new ideas. Most of them are in science, and we need the science here. Most of them are in humanities, some of them are in humanities. So these combinations of disciplines, I think, can be a source of knowledge that can develop our area and make a contribution to the country.
The way forward, like the outgoing chairperson has said, they have achieved very many things, but us as the incoming cabinet, we are going to achieve more and more because they have dug a very good foundation, bringing us a new patron who is very strong. In the last culture gala that we had as the association in Ndejje University, we managed to get the 7th position among the 16 associations that were participating. And then we also participated in a sports gala, and we managed to appear in 2 matches. The first 2 matches, one we drew it 1-1, and then we made a loss of 1-0. And also we have tried to buy the costumes that we used to dress during the cultural gala competitions, 40 costumes for the other members, and then 4 for Ndejje for these other people that will be taking part, like in poems.